guys, it's 99 here and welcome to episode 12 of the Nottingham Forest career mode. And some of you may be thinking why this video may not look like as smooth as like the audio doesn't really match up with the thing. This is because I forgot to fucking turn my mic on when I was doing pretty much 2/3 of this entire episode. So pretty much this is me in editing, just voicing over these clips. And then pretty much into the final match is when I discovered it, and that's when it goes full camera mode and all that shit. So yeah, that's what I just had to disclose. So at the current moment, we are 4 points ahead in the league, ahead of Chelsea, which is pretty fantastic. I mean, we've already played 19 games, meaning we've only got like 15 games left. 15, 16, 17, 18, you know, something like that. Games left into the season, so pretty much we're just advancing. We are playing against Sunderland in the league, hopefully trying to get revenge for the reverse fixture that happened at Stadium of Light. And we're just going through the news articles, and we'll just wait for this, so we just motivate the boys and all of that. And then we found out that Michael Mancien will be out for 2 months because of a lateral collateral ligament from injury, which is obviously not very good start to the episode, especially with the injury. But anyways, this is the team we're going to be rocking up with against Sunderland. We've got Stojkovic in goals, we've got Penelos, Pakis, Hobbs and Pereira in defence. We've got Lansbury, Edwards and Shaw in midfield. We've got Carriol, Belios and Jackson up front. And so, yeah, that's the team we'll rock off in the first match. The first line here, Mark Jackson passes it over to Pereira. And Pereira tries to go through the middle, passes it to Velios. Velios spins around, has a shot, but it goes straight into the hands of Pickford. Now Shaw running down, passes it over to Marcus Edwards. Edwards now gets a free ball over to Pereira, who enters the box. Pereira tries to cut round, passes to Velios, and it bashes off the post. Probably one of the easiest opportunities Velios has had all season, and he's absolutely, not stuffed it, but that should have gone in. And Matt Jackson now passes it over to Marcus Edwards. He tries to shoot it, and it's a fantastic save by Pickford, which is going to resemble a corner here. Owen Shaw whips it in, tries Velios, but Owen Shaw picks the ball up again, takes a touch and tries to through ball it in, but it gets cleared away for another corner. And Owen Shaw whips that one in, and it's gone straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Following that, it's a kick here, and it's got landed straight to Abu Bakar, which is a perfect ball, then passes it over to Khazri. He spins around, then gets a through ball all the way 2-on-1, but that shot absolutely is bottled, and that could have pretty much put Sunderland straight up through on the edge of the first half, and that is the conclusion of the first half. There wasn't many chances. All the chances that were actually somewhat decent and score likely were actually our chances. Nothing except for that one bit in the 45th minute from Sunderland. So yeah, that was the first half highlights. So the first chance of the second half comes from Sunderland. Catamol gets the ball, tries to whip it in, but McNair slide tackles, and it was just kept away by Pereira. Now Carriol now picks up the ball here in the 66th minute, and it goes over the top for Velios, and Velios is now in a 1-3 situation. And Velios is actually going to go back for a free kick apparently, and Lansbury will take the free kick. It is a fair way out. He kicks it, almost catches the keeper off guard, and Pickford's just there to pick it up. Now carry on with the ball here. Now gets a free ball up to Velios. Velios cut backs, gets a free ball to Edwards, and try to get another free ball to Carriol. Carriol picks it up from a deflection, and then it's another big block there by Sunderland that stops Carriol from scoring. Just absolutely perfectly timed. It's going to be a corner here for Nottingham Forest. It's whipped in by Lansbury, headed by Hobbs, and the ball gets confusion, but it eventually goes into the hands of Pickford. And here is Alberto Pereira now, running in with like only a minute to go. Velios picks the ball up. It's a perfectly timed free ball for Marcus Edwards, and he puts it away in the back of the net in the 88th minute to win the game for Nottingham Forest against Sunderland. Justice is served from the Premier League results in the reverse section. A perfect free ball by Velios, and Marcus Edwards smashes it into the top of the net, definitely winning it for the Nottingham Forest. And the whistle does go. There was a late chance there for Sunderland, but it just went straight over the bar. And that wraps it off. We get a 1-0 win against Sunderland at home. It was a perfect goal for Marcus Edwards at the perfect time. This is proving why he is worth every penny that he has cost us in the transfer, which is about 4 million. So he's just proving his worth. And we're just advancing through the rest of the day. So currently at the moment, we're heading up for the next match, but we're going to be doing some transfers. Danilo Badardi, which is a player we were requested at getting, goes for 48 million, so I said nope. But Theo Hernandez, a 20-year-old left-back from Atletico Madrid, they say 3.5 million, but I decided to dumb it down a little bit to 2.25 million. Just to see what it's like, just to make sure if we can get it any more or less. Because I think he'd be honestly a brilliant signing and could potentially become our starring left back. And so pretty much we're advancing with the days. We are playing against Sunderland again, this time in the FA Cup. Which is actually pretty ironic because this match thing with Sunderland's getting ridiculous. We got two other transfers. Leo Goretzka from Schalke, £38 million they want. And it's like, yeah, but you see with our wage, we're not going to get that. Theo Hernandez, we are solely going for. The rest can all just nope. And yeah, pretty much we are heading into the match against Sunderland, and this is the team. So this is the team we're going to be lining up with in our next match against Sunderland. We've got Stojkovic in goals. We've got Traore, Sam, Mills and Pereira in midfield. Lansbury, Edwards, Cohen in midfield. And Osborne, Bentner, and Leica up front. And when I said the four names, I meant defense because I definitely said midfield there twice, but I'm not going to redo it because this is just going to take enough time it is. Let's get into the match. First clip of the game is a counter-attack here. We've got Lansbury who sends a free ball over to Osborne. And Osborne's now running, gets a free ball over for Bentner. But Bentner gets a perfect steal, and Bentner is able to put it away against Sunderland's keeper, making it 1-0 to Nottingham Forest within 28 minutes. Scored by Nicholas Bentner. An absolute brilliant goal. And a perfect steal by Bentner. Paddy McNair having a nightmare there. Oh, these rhymes. But an absolute brilliant goal there by Nicholas Bentner, putting us 1-0 up against Sunderland in the FA Cup. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Literally, besides from the goal, nothing happened in this match. We are still 1-0 up against Sunderland, though. And pretty much I'm just checking over the scores here to see if any shocks are happening. There wasn't. And I had to make a substitution where Marcus Edwards had to come off because he was getting really too tired. And I replaced him with Ollie Evans at centre attacking mid to see if we could try to finish off this match. Here's a chance here for Sunderland. Now, I think it's Myong, whips it in, and that's an easy tap in for Karazi. A perfect through ball landing perfectly to the right man, and with 23 minutes left, Sunderland have equalised in this match. Stojkovic going the complete wrong way, and that is Karazi's first goal in the FA Cup, and it is 1-1. And it's going to be here a goal kick here, and it's passed straight to Pereira, but it's stolen by Kazri. And Kazri now whips it in, and it's a big header from Abubakar. And just like that, within the space of 7 minutes, Sunderland have now taken the lead. 1-0 is a very dangerous scoreline. It can work in your favour or swap deadly against you. And in our case, it's really biting us down quite badly. And you see now here, Bentner with a through ball for Leica. With 8 minutes left, and Leica is able to put it away in the top corner. That's more like it. And right now, it is 2-2 with 8 minutes to go. We are back in this. And as you see a stat there, our passing was 100%. But the real question is, though, is anyone going to break through, or is this going to go down to a replay? We'll find out soon. Actually, in about a second, game ended 2-2 because there was no highlights in the last 8 minutes, meaning that we have to play a replay against Sunderland at the Stadium of Light. Now, this is the time we're editing ZTech99, now goes to live ZTech99, so now it's normal. And that means in the next couple of episodes, What I mean, the rest of the episode will have to be overdubbed, so this is actually live. We're gonna just offer 2.4 million for Stojkovic. If they can bump it up seriously to like 4 million, because I am keen on signing another keeper, because Stojkovic isn't going to get any better. I mean, I like him, but if they do offer the right amount of money, I'll go for him. Okay, so now we're going to go into the actual squad. I think it's going to be pretty much like, I'm going to put, fuck it. I'm going to put, Ollie Evans up for, which like he said, the best current form of recently. You got Stojkovic, Star, Traore, Mills, Pereira in defence, Lansbury, Edwards, Cohen in midfield, and Osborne, Evans, and Leica up front. Theo Hernandez will not be starting. He's actually 71 rated, meaning he's our second string left back. And he's also, because Traore is 28 and Pinalos is 25, Theo Hernandez is actually 20. So he's probably going to be sooner rather than later our starting left back. But he's going to be on the bench because maybe something happens to Traore and it doesn't go well. I'll probably swap him on then. But anyways, let's get into this match against Tottenham. Here we are at White Hart Lane. I know this isn't actually accurate because they do play at Wembley. But White Hart Lane, Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest. A big match because we beat Tottenham at the reverse fixture. They put up a pretty weak side, to be perfectly honest. As you see, Tottenham are currently in 7th. We are still top of the league. We are having goal notifications for the Swansea match and the Man United match. But by looking at this Spurs tie, they are in serious business. Seen Dele Alli. That's Alderweireld. They've put up a big team. Oh, Lansbury with a free ball now for Evans. What can Evans do? He cuts in. Has a strike. Fantastic save. Osborne's there. Can he head it in? No, he decides to head it straight at Vorm. Because I think in this game, I think in the first season, Lloris got sold. I believe. Okay, now Osborne now. With the return. Can he cut in? Yes, he can. Sees a free ball for Ollie Evans. Tries to put it in. Another angle. And cleared away just off the line. A very unfortunate chance. We could have gone straight up there. Oh, and it's a late tackle there by Pereira. And he's got a yellow card already. And the ball goes out. It's going to be a corner here for Tottenham. Header. Fantastic save by Stojkovic. And the ball gets cleared away. I'm going to tackle in there. It's a fantastic block. Oh no, right there. And the ball goes over the bush, over and wide for Wanyama. And it's another foul there by Pereira. Pereira needs to calm down because we don't want to be giving away another yellow card for him. Because then we'll go 10 men down. Header, but straight into the hands of Stojkovic. Now, can we get a quick counter-attack going on? Cohen sees Osborne. Is it too powerful? No, it's not. Osborne now. Cuts down. Sees Edwards. Edwards releases Evans. Evans with a shot. And it's gone in. It's just able to sneak right in. And Ollie Evans scores against Tottenham. A ball here from Edwards. And Evans from Edwards. And Evans just hits it. It's probably one of the slowest shots I've ever seen. Vaughan couldn't reach it. It bounces off the post and crosses the line. What a goal and what a moment for Ollie Evans. Assisted by Marcus Edwards. That's Evans' third goal in the Premier League. And Edwards, is he going to have an assist tangent like he did against Tottenham at Nottingham Forest home ground? Whips it in. Lansbury tries to get a head onto it, but it goes over the bar. That's the end of the first half. We are 1-0 up against Tottenham with a goal from Ollie Evans. And Nottingham Forest fans are pretty confident with this game. But we need to just wait it out for the next 45 minutes to see what's going on. Okay, Swansea losing. That's a good sign. Very good sign. Lamella's now coming on for Sissoko. That could be a game changer. And Tottenham just can't do anything with the ball at the moment. Going to make some subs because our players are getting buggered. I'm going to bring Edwards off because he's the most tired, but who can replace Edwards? Zui can't. I'm going to put Carriel at Cam. It's a bit of an odd call. Going to put Hernandez on for Traore because Traore is a bit tired. So Hernandez will be making his debut, and I'm going to bring a Zui on for Osborne. And hopefully this rounds things out. So Hernandez gets his debut. And it's a free ball here for Carriol. Carriol tried to do something with it, but it didn't work. Now Cohen. Cohen to Lansbury. Lansbury. Evans is onside, is he? Lansbury the strike. And a mass amount of confusion there. I didn't know what was going on. But it ends up with Vorm with the ball. Tries to go over the top for Azui, but that ball may be too deep. No, it's not actually. Azui does claim it. And he tried to cross it over, but it was blocked and lands straight at the feet of Eric Dyer. But Hernandez wins that header. Now Cohen gets it to Carriol. Now to Leica. Leica with a strike. And that is top class from Leica. 10 minutes left. Scores an absolute screamer. Vaughan was rooted to the spot. And that has possibly won the match for Nottingham Forest. Because look at this. Gets the ball and strikes it. Like Vaughan did not just stood there doing nothing. He thought that was going out. But right into the side netting. Leica has done it again. Oh, there's a chance here for Eric Lamella. Oh, he's gone around it pretty well. And the ball's gone out for a corner here. The keeper's up for some weird reason. You're 2-0 down. I don't know why. And now Vorm's running away. I don't get why they had the keeper up. And the ball now. But no, they're not going to allow to play on. The game ends a 2-0 win for Nottingham Forest. Could have been 3 if we got the ball and just booted the living daylights out of it at the goal. But what a win against Tottenham away from home. Let's have a look at the ratings. Pereira wasn't on for long, but he got 7.3 rating. Evans won man of the match, 9.3. Carrier Leica is just brilliant. A fantastic day at London. So that's going to be the end of the episode here, guys. But so our next episode, we're going to be playing Sunderland again. I do understand that this is becoming a big theme, but this will be probably the last time we have to play them because it's the round 3 replay of the FA Cup. Then we play Southampton in the league, and also on deadline day we play Leicester. There is a possibility I am going to sell Stojkovic in this transfer window, so I want to know what goalkeeper we should sign. And I've got roughly around the transfer budget of 8 million to sign at 140,000 of wages, so keep it realistic. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Hopefully my over commentary of the first 2 matches aren't that bad.